Welcome to Kdrama Divas, a podcast and community for passionate fans of Korean dramas. Join us as we explore the captivating world of K-dramas, discussing the latest releases, timeless classics, and everything in between. Whether you're a seasoned K-drama addict or just stepping into this addictive realm, get ready to laugh, cry, and fangirl with the Kdrama Divas. You're listening to the Kdrama Divas. My name's Amanda.
I'm Maureen.
I'm Serina.
We're talking about Because This Is My First Life.
Yay!
And because this was our first drama,
Yes.
Yes.
we love it
Yes.
so much.
I can't believe we haven't podcasted on it.
Well, we touched on it briefly, very briefly, maybe not briefly. I don't know.
Well, and I think there's several that we had decided that they're just like classics and we love them and we didn't want to do them right away. We kind of wanted to save
You're
them,
right.
right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Because, I mean, if you go back and listen to some of our early podcasts, they're pretty rough.
Uh-huh.
I mean, as rough as they are now, they were worse.
Yes.
Because of traveling around from my house to the church to your house,
Yes.
trying to figure out where to go.
Yes. Putting up
Mhm.
screens, putting up blankets, changing rooms. I mean, we tried everything.
Yes.
We have changing microphones.
Yes.
It's been a journey. And
Mhm.
so we didn't want to talk about some of our favorite ones when we were still learning. And we're still learning, but
Yes.
it's time.
Okay.
It's
I'm ready.
time.
But before we jump into it, do we have anything else to chat about?
Oh, always. It feels like years.
We were talking about stuff ahead of time. We're like, no, wait. Now we don't remember what it is.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's a new drama that Maureen wants us to see.
With Park Bo-gum.
Oh.
Good boy. It's on Prime.
I'm sorry, but the tangerines.
What about it?
No offense, Ellen. Ellen in Illinois.
Why? Because she liked it?
She loves When Life Gives You Tangerines.
Oh.
And so does
Awesome.
Mom.
Yeah.
I know,
Sorry.
but as time goes by, I don't know if I like it less or more.
Mm.
Maybe less.
You all know how I feel about it, so I'll stay quiet.
It just was so sad. Anyway,
Yes.
so is this sad too?
Well, actually, I read that it's a bunch of, I think there's sports guys from possibly the past, or maybe even not that much of the past. And they've...
From the past, like they're dead?
No. This is...
Like in their
Park
younger
Bo-gum.
days.
But anyway, they've made them a special police team. And
So is it
Oh.
funny? Is it drama? Is it...
It sounds funny.
Okay, hang on. But where's
Mm,
my glasses? Let me look it up. What's
I'm
it called?
not... Good boy.
Are all the episodes out?
Of course
I
not.
don't know.
Well, it's on Prime.
Yes. Anyway, I want to watch it, but I don't want you guys to watch it first.
I'm going to watch it first.
It says police procedural.
Wait,
That's all it says. In a nutshell, gutsy, goofy, and dangerous. All right.
All
That
right.
makes me want to watch it.
I'm going to beat you to it.
To what?
Serena and I are going to start it tonight.
Are we?
And we're going to watch it all night.
But is it all out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just teasing, Mom.
16 episodes. Oh, it's on Netflix.
Yes.
It's also available.
Oh, really?
He
yeah,
said
it
Prime.
premiered on JTBC. It airs every Saturday and Sunday. It's also available for streaming on several platforms, including Netflix and Disney Plus in South Korea. Oh, and Amazon Prime Video globally. Oh, so maybe it's just Amazon Prime here.
The episodes are not. Wait a minute. What's the date?
Today's the 4th?
Yeah, it's just 2 episodes a week.
The 4th of June, 2025.
Because the next episode's June 7th.
Now you're seeing how early we record things versus how we release them.
Well, and sometimes we record several at a time, and then we do other ones, and so they really get put on the back burners.
Like
right?
the one we just released.
Exactly. So
The famous Brewing Love.
that's right. Okay. Okay. So I need to see. I don't know if I have Disney Prime. I'll have to see if I have it.
It's not Disney.
Oh, what did you say it was?
Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon
Yeah.
Prime.
I don't know if I have Amazon Prime.
I do.
I think you
Have
do.
to look.
You can borrow my login.
Shh, you can't say that.
Just kidding, Serina.
Oh, no. Okay. So that's the one we're going to start. At least I'm going to start watching.
Yes.
Okay. Should I admit to everybody that I've tried to watch Stranger and I just can't get past the first episode?
Stranger is a wonderful K-drama.
And if you all recall, it's the drama that Maureen and I had a big debate about because I wanted to watch Lie to Me and she wanted us to watch Stranger. And we thought Serena could be the decider. So I think I won.
Oh, yeah. Because I don't know. I
Well,
just
we
can't
watched
do it.
Lie to Me, and then
And remember what you said. Remember.
I know.
What did you say?
I said that Stranger was better than Lie to Me.
What else did you say?
Oh, obviously you remember.
That you'll never trust my opinion again.
Was that the one?
Do you stand by those words?
She's rolling her eyes and shaking her head. Yes.
You have to say it audibly.
It's more fun to tell people what she's doing.
Do you stand by those words?
Yes. I'm sorry.
No reason to be sorry. You should have your own opinion.
Serena, she should be sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, Stranger 1 and 2, it is so good. And Manda actually watched Stranger 1 and 2.
Well, one.
I thought you watched 2. What are you on with 2?
She can't get past
Oh
the
my
first episode.
gosh. It's interesting, really.
Well, I'm sure it is, and I'm going to give it a try, but I started rewatching Because This Is My First Life.
Yes.
Which is way, way better.
Well, of course, but that's
And
not the same. It's not.
I thought I would just watch, like, skim through it, like, refresher. I couldn't do it. I had to watch it all.
I know.
I couldn't believe it.
I know. I watched it again, too. Mhm.
And I kind of thought the same thing when we talked about doing a podcast on it. I thought, oh, I'll just skim through. And I did the same thing. It was like, I have to watch this.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I would say it's my 3rd time or 4th time.
Oh,
Maybe more.
I think it's my second. Or
It
third.
might be my 3rd. I kind of see.
Yeah. I
want to
think,
think I've
I
watched
think more.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've watched the first 4 episodes a lot, or the first 2, maybe the first 2 episodes a lot.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know
Why?
if maybe we watched the first 2 with you, and then you finished it on your own.
Oh, that could be.
Mm.
Because that's kind of what we did when I first
Yeah.
started watching them, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That could be.
but we can't talk about Because This Is My First Life without talking about our whole K-drama experience. And
Yes.
I just, because it all started with this drama, all of it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
So
tell us.
Tell us what happened.
Um,
Mom, don't worry. Why are you worried?
I don't know.
It's
but
okay
she
now to
doesn't wanna
talk.
cry.
She won't cry because she might cry.
Um,
Well, I'll tell it. Do you want me to
yes.
start?
Yes.
Okay. So, one night, this is the story of how I came to watch K-dramas.
All of us.
Yeah, all of us. But it originates with Maureen, really.
Yes.
We would not be here if it wasn't for her.
That's why she's the one in charge.
Yeah. She's the queen.
And we owe our lives to her. Our lives would be so boring.
It's true. So one November 2021, that's how long it's been. It's
Wow.
really kind of weird that I know that. She came over to my house and she said, I started watching something today and I really want to find it. If you could help me. It's a Korean show and I think it's on Netflix. And I thought she was crazy right there. Like, they're not going to find some random Korean show on Netflix.
Right.
It shows how little I knew.
For it, yes.
And then she started explaining to me that she went to visit my dad at his adult family home, and they were watching a drama, and it was called Because This Is My First Life. And how was it explained to you? Do you remember?
I don't know. Mike might have talked about it, but it probably went over my head, and I just started watching it because he said these are pretty good. And
So it wasn't even at the beginning. It was like mid.
exactly. It was like, oh, if it was it might have been like the end of the first episode, towards
Okay.
the end. Yeah.
And those cliffhangers, I'm not surprised you were looking for it. I think the cliffhanger in 1 is
But then
amazing.
it went to 2 also.
So Mike had explained it to you. I remember you telling me that, I guess you were telling us that in South Korea, it's like the kiss of death to be 30 and unmarried, and that it's very patriarchal. And he was saying all this stuff, which, I mean, maybe some of this is still true. I don't know.
And isn't his wife Korean?
Yeah,
Okay.
his wife is. Did they meet in South Korea?
Yes.
Was he in the army?
Yes. He's still he's still like, what's that where you do weekends?
Reserves or something?
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't know if he was
Yes.
stationed
Yes, he was.
nearby or in South Korea. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he picked up Young E while he was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was fate. We wouldn't be here today without all that,
I
right?
know.
I know.
Crazy.
That is crazy. So she said, I think it's because this is my first life. And I thought, well, that is a strange title.
Right.
And I thought she had to be wrong because
Of course.
what show would be named that?
Little did we know.
So I look it up and I found it. And she's like, great, let's start watching it. And I was like, subtitles.
Right.
It's the last thing I want to watch. But we turned it on, and Michael and I were in the room, and we just were kind of watching it with her. And it was compelling. I don't know, something about it. And knowing that and you kind of told me the premise, like she needs a place to live and all this stuff. But I was like, So we saw the first episode with you, and then I think you were like, I'm going to go home now. And we kept watching it.
You and Michael.
Yeah. And
Well, I went home to watch it too.
she's like, I'm leaving. I'm going to go watch this drama.
Did
Just
you-
like now.
Did you watch it all the way through without sleeping?
No.
Those days came later.
Yeah. Didn't take long, I'm sure.
But yeah, so, and then it was like,
Oh my gosh.
we couldn't stop watching.
No.
We couldn't stop. And, yeah, Michael watched the whole thing with me, and it ended, and I think I cried because I was so sad it was over. And I was really mad. I thought, it's a drama. Shouldn't there be a season 2?
Right. A lot of them we feel that way about, right?
Mhm.
I know, but now I understand, but I was so just, how do you move on from this
Right.
drama? And I didn't, even then I didn't realize it was a thing.
You just thought it was a one-off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
As soon as it was over, it was like, okay, what else is there to watch?
you thought that?
Yes, I've got to find something else. And you know what? I found my secret romance. And wow, that was so good.
Yeah, I remember. So maybe, I don't know if that was my second one that I watched or,
It was my second.
Third. well, when Michael and I watched that we watched 2 seconds and then paused it and called you and said, what are you making us watch?
Oh, that's right.
Which I've already talked about on our My Secret Romance
Uh-huh.
podcast. But yeah, so it all started with this drama. And I really thought that I would never find anything that I like more,
Right.
ever.
Mhm.
And it was kind of disappointing. I thought now I don't think I could watch movies or anything else
Right.
Mhm.
because
It's
I have a standard in my head.
I know there's something about them. You know, there is.
Yeah, I
There's-
agree.
And it's hard to explain to people.
Yep.
And it was such a good story. It's such
Yes.
good storytelling.
Yes.
And
And the actors are incredible.
they're
And the character
amazing.
development. That's
Yes.
something we used to talk about all
Yes.
the time.
Yeah. And I think I don't know who, just because I was so engrossed in the story and loved it so much that I have a couple friends that I talked to, and it must have been during COVID because I didn't see any of them. And I think I was texting someone like, I've been so caught up in this Korean drama. And I found out that 2 of my friends had seen it.
Wow.
And yeah. Pari had seen it and she said, oh, there's so many good ones. And so she started listing some. She listed My Secret Romance and Boys Over Flowers. And I was like, oh, I was kind of surprised. So, yeah.
Well, and I know do you remember how long you guys talked about these to me and you were trying to get me to watch them? And I just was like, one, it's a Korean drama, 2, it's subtitles. I'm out, you know? But you guys just kept talking about it. And so finally you got me. And I think was it this one or was it a different one? I remember the girl, her parents had a shop and what was that?
Oh, Business Proposal.
Oh, was that
That-
Business
Yes.
Proposal?
That might have been your
I think
first.
that was my first
That
one.
was
That's
your
what I
first.
remember.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Because we'd tell a lot of people Business Proposal. It was pretty funny and good.
isn't that the one we tried with Gina first and it just didn't?
No.
Oh,
No.
what do we have her watch first? Maybe it was this one.
No,
No.
it was,
We all know.
yes. Love to hate you.
Oh, okay.
No one
And
stands by my advice ever.
I liked it.
But as far as like the first
The first one to
K-drama
watch.
someone
Mm.
sees, I don't feel like it should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like Business Proposal. I feel like it's too confusing.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. You could be right. I don't know. But it was Serena's first.
I know. So what do I know?
I'm a little odd though.
She is.
And you know, it's funny because I don't remember when I started watching Chocolate. But during Chocolate, which I think might have been January, you were trying to get me to watch Boys Over Flowers. And I kept saying, when Chocolate's done, I'll watch it. And, I was like, yeah, and wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I had started.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I started Boys Over Flowers, and I told you, you need to watch
Oh,
this.
Yes.
And what did you tell me?
I don't know. What did I tell you?
You said I don't like high school.
Yes, that's
stories.
true.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that's different now.
Korean high school ones are different.
Yes. Yes.
So maybe you do trust me sometimes.
Yes. Yes.
Do you take back what you say? Do you
Mhm.
still stand by it?
You know what?
I brought you Boys Over Flowers.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And that was incredible.
Okay, vindication. One day I could bring you something else like that.
I don't think she's buying it.
But anyway, we are digressing.
Moving on.
We were supposed to be talking about because this is my first live.
Well, we are, but we also have to talk about because this is my first drama.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what we've been doing.
I know.
So-
Anything else we want to say about it being the first?
Hmm.
So November of 21
I
Mhm.
know.
is when it all started.
Can you believe it?
So-
I
be 4
can't believe
years.
that.
In November.
Oh my goodness. It's almost our 4-year K-drama anniversary.
Wow.
Should we have a giveaway in November then?
Ooh. I don't
Oh,
know.
that could be fun.
That might be fun. In honor of when it all began.
Yeah.
That's right. In honor of Chip and Maureen.
Aw.
Mm,
Thanks to my dad's home. And you know what? I miss my dad and
We all miss
obviously Maureen
Mhm.
especially.
him. Yeah.
But he would have loved our passion for this.
Would he have loved the K-dramas?
I don't know if he would have really liked the subtitles.
I don't think he would have been crazy about them now.
But I don't know. He had trouble hearing half the time anyway and would like
Yes.
subtitles.
Mhm. That is true.
So
So
maybe,
maybe.
it might have been
Mhm.
okay.
Hmm.
He seemed to get on board with whatever you loved.
Oh,
Yeah.
He'd probably be eating kimchi and
Uh-huh.
and Korean crack.
oh, he'd love the Korean crack.
Uh-huh.
We have it's not really crack.
No. When I took him back to work, I'm like, do you want to try some Korean crack? And they'll look, and it's like, because you can't just have one.
It's this, I don't even know what it's called. Or
Gorgonzola.
Can you say it?
Gorgonzola. I don't have my glasses on. Gorgonzola cheese. Okay. Gorgonzola cheese soft corn. And it is made by a company called No Brand. And it is.
But it's Korean.
Yeah, it's made in Korea. And then a company in Brea, California brings it in, I guess, and distributes it here in the States, is my guess. So
We love it. It's our favorite snack.
yes, it is.
But you can only find it at grocery outlet
Yeah.
sometimes.
Here where we are anyway.
Yeah.
I'm guessing other places maybe it's different. I don't know.
We buy
Mhm.
boxes.
We do buy cases.
Yeah.
It's sad. And we don't want to tell anybody that lives around us our secret, but we'll tell them if they live far enough away that they won't take our inventory of it, right?
Shoot, maybe we should delete this.
No, we really digress.
I know. But that's this is how our podcast, well, yeah, kind of our podcast journey started too.
Yeah.
Our K-drama obsession.
And it did
Mhm.
become an obsession very quickly. Once, I mean, I know
Yes.
you guys were into them. And then once I started, well, I think I watched Business Proposal. And then I think I must have watched this one. And then I watched Boys Over Flowers. And from that moment on, there was no turning back.
Yes.
So,
And that's when it was all okay to be obsessed and crazy because it was more socially acceptable when there was three of us.
what do they say? There's something that says one person is such and such, two
Mhm.
persons is what? Do you remember what it is? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
Okay.
Well, it was just more socially acceptable when there were three of us. So thank you, Serina.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I will say one last note. I think this is just going to be a podcast on because this is my first drama. But after I watched this, that is when I told my friend supervisor at work, Chul, that I watched this Korean drama. And he said, no, it's like you've had your first cocaine.
They're so addictive.
That's
They
what
are.
he said. He said, there's no going back now. And I thought it was so funny. And he's teased me ever since, but he was serious.
It's true.
I know.
Right?
I know.
It
I mean,
is.
we've found a couple people who haven't loved them like we do, and that's okay too.
Mhm.
But I think a lot of people jump on the same bandwagon that we're on, right?
If you're willing to give it a chance.
Right.
Mhm.
Some
Right.
people just aren't. Like my friend Michelle, I know she would love them. I know it. I know she'd be up here podcasting with us. She would be that passionate, but she won't give it a try.
Yeah.
But I know if she did, that's all it would take.
Right.
I mean, they kind of started watching one with me once, Flower of Evil. I think they saw a few episodes, but it wasn't
Wow,
enough.
That one?
I know. I should have started a different one. I should have started because this is my first life. Then they would be here right now.
Power of Evil is wonderful.
I know. But they didn't watch enough of it. You know what I mean? And is it, I don't know. I think it's really important to start on the right drama.
Right. I agree.
But you might have started that one with them because they do tend to like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought maybe the excitement would draw them
Mhm.
in, but it didn't work.
Mhm.
So
Wasn't meant to be, I guess.
So the next time they're willing to do something like that, I know I'm going to start a different one.
Mhm.
This one.
This one.
Yes.
That's my goal. If I can get all it would take one time, Michelle, one time.
Mhm.
Do they listen to this, do you think?
No.
Oh.
Maybe
bummer.
I should make them.
That's
Just
right.
this one time.
That's right. There you go.
But it was just everything about it. The storytelling, the music,
Mhm.
everything was amazing. But we've talked a lot about our first, what do I say?
Our introduction to
Yeah.
K-drama world.
Mm-hmm. So we've talked a lot about that. And we're almost out of time.
Okay. So I guess this will be a two-parter.
But is there anything else before we go? Important
Well,
news.
Yes.
Oh,
V and JK and Namjoon and Jimin come home next week.
Next week.
out of the
next
army.
week.
Wow.
So by the time we release this to the world,
The
BTS
next
will be
day.
out.
Or when are you releasing it? Next Monday?
No.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So BTS will be out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, Minyoongi
A
gets
lot
out
of-
the 21st.
A lot of them. Maybe
Yeah.
all of them. I don't know.
So is there going to be like a big party or
Yes, there is.
something?
In South
They-
Korea?
Well, they've already got stuff going. But yes, they do. For Festa every year, they have a Festa. And right now, it's even going on in... Oh my gosh. I almost want to say the streets. But they all get together. And it's like they sit around a table and they have food. And they just talk. And... oh my gosh, it's so interesting.
Wait, what's Festa?
It's what they call it every year on their anniversary.
Whose
Um,
anniversary?
On BTS's anniversary. And they happen to be coming back in perfect time for their anniversary,
When's their anniversary?
the 13th of June.
Oh, that's called Festa.
So their
Yeah.
army.
So they get
Gets
out.
together.
Well, although Minyoongi will still be in until the 21st. But they're going to, I mean, like last year, the Festa, I think Jen just did it because he was the only one out.
So Festa is the BTS army all get together and
Not the army, it's BTS.
they actually put it on.
Yes.
But
Uh-huh.
I'm sure is Army there?
No, I don't know. It might.
I'm confused.
Okay, well, then I guess
So
I
wait,
need to look up
You
some.
said there's a big party.
Oh,
It's
yes,
just
the
for
other-
BTS?
The dinner is, or whatever it is, when they sit around, yes, that's their anniversary. But as of June 1st, there are different things that are going on around the city.
Through the
Um,
13th?
Yes.
For BTS.
So it says BTS has shared new details about its upcoming 2025 Festa, marking the K-pop group's 12th anniversary.
Mhm.
This year's offline celebration is set for June 13 and 14 at Kintex Exhibition Center 2 in Goyang, South Korea. So,
Wow.
They could have Army there.
They're 12 years together, and I'm 12 years married. I have the same anniversary.
Oh.
But what amazes me is they got together like 2010. So they spent those first years practicing and really, I mean, that's how they have to do it, you know?
Mhm.
They
They're amazing.
are.
You know who else is amazing? Moon.
Who?
They're called Moon, and they sing and Because This Is My First Life.
Of course, I should have known, since that's what we're supposed to be talking about.
I know.
Can I just jump back into this whole Vesta thing really
Yes,
quick? It says BTS Festa. It's an annual celebration including the release of new pictures, funny profiles, video content, special songs, radio programs, and more. It takes place for 8 to 18 days starting from either the 31st of March, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th of June. And it's to celebrate their anniversary with Army.
Aw. Of course, because they love Army.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So now we all are in the know.
Yes. If you didn't know, now you know. You probably all knew.
Yeah. I'm
Serina and I didn't.
Can you tell that we love BTS?
well, one of us more than the others. Not that we don't love them, but one of them's
Mhm.
more on the obsessed side.
Some of us are learning to love them.
Yeah. Just because we don't have, I mean, I think it's more because you and I just don't have the time because we work full time.
Yeah.
So Maureen has a little more time to investigate and to be in the know on all of this stuff. And
Kind of strange. I have been following some different sites on Facebook. I don't know, people. And it's amazing how when you get into K-dramas, all of a sudden they said they discovered BTS. And I thought, wow, how interesting, because me too.
How did you discover them? Through K-dramas?
I don't know exactly, but all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it was,
Well, and it's just all the music in general.
Mhm.
Because I've been listening. First, I see, and I feel like I'm going down a K-pop road now. After
We're
this
all
week,
over the place tonight.
and even after this week, like personally, because I looked up the soundtrack to Because This Is My First Life, and so I was trying to play it on Spotify, and then it started playing all these other songs, and I just couldn't stop. I'd listen to it for hours.
Songs from this drama or just different songs?
Other things too.
Okay.
I don't really know, but it's like
Mhm.
I love it. I love it
Yes.
so much. It's very
Yes.
strange.
I'm not going down this rabbit hole with you guys.
You can't.
I can't do it anymore.
I know. Oh,
But I thought it might help me learn Korean.
Good luck with that.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. It might not. But what if it did?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, it's been fun, but we're pretty much out of time.
Okay.
So what I want to say is, if you haven't seen Because This Is My First Life, watch it this week and listen to our podcast next week, because we're going to talk all about it in great detail.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Kdrama Divas podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as we did. Before we part ways, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts. Connect with us on social media at Kdrama Divas to stay up to date on recent podcasts and to share your thoughts and recommendations.